our planter's Ozark Highland whiskey, which for all the Missouri listeners out there, that's a cool thing about this. Last year we actually had a law passed in the state of Missouri that created, like bourbon, the Ozark Highland is actually a category of whiskey now that's unique to only Missouri. So for it to be Ozark Highland, it has to be a minimum of 4 years, aged, fermented, distilled, matured, and bottled in the Ozark Highlands, which we're in the Ozark Highlands.
Cool.
So
Ozark Highlands is a type of whiskey now.
Type of whiskey that is legally protected in Missouri state.
How cool.
Law. Yeah.
That's cool.
So this is what we set out to make, but we had to make a lot of other stuff in order to get to here to be able to release it.
Sure.
And so this one is for anybody out there that's like a whiskey nerd. This is 51% malted corn, 22% malted wheat, 22% rye, 5% malted barley. This recipe's been handed down in my family forever, as has the yeast. And the barrels that we age this in come off of my farms.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So you can reuse the barrels.
Yes, we don't reuse it for the same thing. So when it's done being aged with whiskey, then I use it for the rum.
Gotcha.
And then liqueurs, and then we recycle them.
When you say recycle, how do you recycle? You just burn them?
No. Sometimes we'll rechar and then reuse. So we'll go back in and rechar them and then use them for liqueurs or different things.
Gotcha.
Or we sell them to other distilleries to use for something they're working on. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. That was smooth.
Yep.
Holy cow.
5.5 years, 100 proof.
Great taste, too. Great taste. Because some of them you drink and it's, oh.
Yeah, it's like fire.
Yeah, this one was very smooth.
Isn't that good?
Yeah. Dangerously smooth.
Dangerously smooth at 100 proof.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me see this bottle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I want to buy this bottle from you today.
Okay.
I had my eye on it the whole time.
Yeah, it's a really, really good whiskey.
So why is it called, why do you got Real Dirty whiskey on it?
Because anybody that's a farmer knows how hard it is to plant stuff, and it's never a clean job.
Okay.
And so that was something that we wanted to like, and it's funny because a lot of people are like, why do you call it dirty whiskey? And I was like, because if you've ever planted, if you've ever been out there and worked, like, it's like doing anything in life. It's like, it's hard work. Mm-hmm. And farming happens to be one of those things. I grew up farming, farm to this day, and it's like nothing ever goes right when you farm. So it's like for every like 6 hours you go out there and work on something, you break like half your stuff. Mm-hmm. You're always welding it in the middle of the mud and muck. It's like I swear it's like the amount of boots I've lost in my field because I step in something that's, you know, it's like walking around with like, yeah.
Yeah, because we touched on it a little bit, but you said you grew up on a farm in Oregon.
Yeah.
And then it was college that actually brought you towards Missouri area.
Yeah, so I went to school out in Kansas, ended up primarily playing football for Benedictine College in Atchison, Kansas. And then just kind of stayed in the Midwest. Mm-hmm. I've always kind of been an entrepreneur at heart. Mm-hmm. So being able to buy properties for nothing back when I got out of college was incredible to me because I came from Northern Oregon.